New this morning, we're getting our first look inside.
Hello and welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear firsthand accounts of the most important moments in history from the people who lived them. I'm Devin Field.
And I'm Greg Gallant. Great intro, Dev.
Thanks.
I didn't interrupt it.
No, you usually do, and you didn't this time. Threw me off.
Wasn't that easy, though?
It was easy.
Now it feels easier when I'm not. It's like you were running with a parachute, and now I've taken it off, and you can fly free.
I see. So it was a teaching thing?
It was a teaching thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, consider me taught.
All right. Well, that's the end of that running bit.
Yes. Good. Greg, how are you today?
I'm fantastic.
What's new with you, my man?
Look, you were right. It was problematic for me to still be dating my psychiatrist.
I think so.
So
I don't think anyone should be doing that.
We broke it off.
Good.
The medication she was giving me was really fucking me up, so I went to a hospital.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they sent me to a specialist.
Okay.
Who is a veterinarian.
Yes.
And
sort of confirming my suspicions that you were a bit of a dog.
I think people go to veterinarians too.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Look in a waiting room of a vet. You're telling me you're just gonna see a bunch of dogs sitting in chairs reading highlights?
You got me there.
So
you got me there, Greg.
and I'm also seeing the vet.
You're dating the vet?
Dating the vet, yeah.
I don't care for this.
And I feel great. I feel healthier than ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Does the vet check you physically?
Yeah.
In addition to being your lover?
Yeah, she gives me my ear medicine.
Ugh. Disgusting. You don't see how this is disgusting?
I feel like, why are you trying to yuck my yum, man?
Really good point.
I'm living my life.
That's one of those phrases that I have no counter argument for.
You can't counter that.
I don't want to yuck anyone's yum.
You can't be the yum yucker.
Ugh. Well, I'm glad you're at least transitioning into something new.
Yeah, to a new life, not to being a dog.
Yes.
That's not happening.
Good.
All right.
Big
What's going
tongue movement, sort of tongue lolling out of your mouth.
I'm yawning.
It's a pant.
Yeah.
It looks like a pant.
I couldn't sleep last night because there was a fire truck.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a dog.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Dev? How's the EP?
Still working on my first EP, trying to break into the music industry.
Did you add any more subtitles?
Well, currently the title is Playing the Field, A Life Well Loved, Songs in the Key of my brain. Songs in the Key of My Brain, Intervisions. And I have added one more subtitle.
What is that?
Volume 1. So, because I'm thinking about releasing a 7-volume EP.
Wow, that's ambitious.
Which is really almost, once you do the math of an EP, is about 5 songs, 7 volumes, 7 times 5, of course, 35. So that ends up being, that's about a 2-3 album. I'm doing about a triple record.
Have you written a song?
I have not, but I've got some thought starters for songs.
Name one.
I'm looking at my notes here. One says, sick guitar riff. So that's a place to start.
Your idea.
That's a place to start. That's a place to start. I could do sick guitar riff as a song. This one says some radio bullshit. Just like some bullshit that like would be on the radio. Okay. So I got a lot of good thoughts on paper here. You know what I mean?
Sure. As someone who put in a little bit of money for your studio time, I'm getting a little concerned.
You shouldn't be. You'll get a return on investment.
I'm more than a little concerned.
The biggest problem I'm facing right now is that my dad broke my guitar over his knee. So, he got really frustrated with me because I hadn't, I'd stolen some money from him to pay for some other instruments that I didn't learn. I just got really inspired I saw a video of Sting playing the dulcimer, and I thought I should get one of those.
Yeah.
And it cost like $3,000.
And we were listening to the Beach Boys. You bought a theremin.
Mm-hmm. That's what they sound like. If I could play it, but I can't.
Yeah,
it's just moving your hand.
And it drove me crazy. I was running around the house, freaking out, biting pillows and stuff.
Yeah, you really did not like that. But anyway, so that's where the EP stands. A little bit of a stumbling block.
I'm sure we'll finish it by the end of the season.
Maybe. So we're here today to continue our series of profiling specific, dare we say, geniuses, specific luminaries, titans huge historical and cultural figures. Go ahead, go find it.
No.
Magnets.
Yeah, magnets.
Magnates.
Yeah, magnates.
So
we got to add one synonym every week.
That's right. So today we're talking about someone who, I mean, has had a huge impact on American and global culture.
Yeah, it puts the mag in magnet.
I don't understand. We're talking, of course, about Oprah Winfrey. Wow.
This is huge.
This is huge.
Once again, every week our guest puts the last guest to shame.
Yeah, fuck off, Walt Disney.
Not guests, but our subjects.
I mean, Oprah is as big as it gets.
What are we going to do next week? Jesus?
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a woman who, essentially has trademarked a letter of the alphabet. Oh, wow. It's just hers.
That's 126 of the alphabet.
Like, forget the Mekhi Phifer Othello movie. Was that Mekhi Phifer? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Forget that. Forget it, Greg. Forget what you knew about Josh Hartnett as Iago playing basketball.
Done and done.
Okay, forget it.
You mean the little guy from Aladdin?
That's right. So would you like some background on Oprah Winfrey, Greg, before we get into this? Hey, I've been living under a fucking rock. I don't know who Oprah Winfrey is.
Let's hear it.
So first of all, there's her name. Now, this is something that some people might not know, but her birth name is actually Orpah, after the biblical figure from the book of Ruth. What are you told? Orpah.
Hey, forget everything you know about the book of Ruth, Dev.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
Done.
But, eventually people mispronounced it, so the name Oprah stuck. But did you know what her middle name was?
What?
Gail.
Well, now
that's her friend's name, Greg.
That's interesting.
Now, what's going on there? Her friend's name. What a world. So she was born...
How did you get all this dirt, Dev?
My sources on Wikipedia. She was born January 29th, 1954, and she's an American media executive, an actress, an Oscar-nominated actress, lest ye forget.
Color Purple.
A talk show host, a television producer, and a philanthropist. Okay? Of course, we best know her for her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, broadcast from Chicago, the highest-rated television program of its kind in history. It ran in national syndication for 25 years.
Damn.
Impressive stuff.
Yeah, that's Always Sunny longevity.
Yeah, she's been on almost as long as It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They just keep finding fun new stories. She's dubbed the Queen of All Media. She's the richest African American of the 20th century.
Wow.
And North America's first black multimillionaire. And according,
is she still the richest of the 21st century?
Well, hold on. Let me check.
I'm seeing.
And it looks like maybe.
Is that you checked your magic 8-ball?
Yeah.
Okay, and you got maybe.
First it said ask again later, and then I shook it again. Yeah. So she was born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a teenage single mother. She had a very tough life, raised in inner city Milwaukee. She eventually got a job in radio while still in high school. And by 19, she was a co-anchor for the local evening news. And she caught people's attention with her emotional, extemporaneous delivery that eventually got her into daytime talk.
Perfect.
The space that she would become the queen of after she boosted a third-rated local Chicago talk show to first place. She launched her own production company and became internationally syndicated.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. She kind of popularized and revolutionized the tabloid talk show genre, pioneered by Phil Donahue. Really lapped his ass.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
Forget everything you know
who?
About Phil Donahue.
Done. She, in 1994, she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame.
She went to Cooperstown.
That's right. And then the show continued to evolve. She kind of reinvented it to focus on literature, self-improvement, mindfulness, and spirituality. There's, of course, Oprah's Book Club, which gave us all kinds of huge bestsellers, kind of popularized reading in a new big way in the television era. And she's emerged also as a political force. throughout, of course, notably, she endorsed Barack Obama in the Democratic primaries, sort of helping catapult him to the national stage. And in 2013, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Obama. And of course, now she has her own network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, where she continues to produce and host all sorts of award-winning and incredibly popular shows. I mean, this woman is a mogul.
She's doing all right.
Incredible.
And she never had to freeze her head.
Like Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Look it up, but not on Snopes, which says that's not true.
Look it up on the previous episode of this podcast.
Now,
how'd you know her, Dev?
well, of course, we know all the people we profile because
Yeah.
we are something of Forrest Gumps. We've
been
experienced
everywhere.
we've been everywhere,
Experienced
man,
everything,
as
yeah.
the song
Yeah.
says. And I knew Oprah Winfrey kind of indirectly, but it's because, of course, Greg, you know this. For years, I was the publicist for the Church of Scientology.
Of course.
A gig that I just got into out of my love for the church and its
Mhm.
teachings. It really changed my life. They taught me that my power lives within me.
Where do you stand with the Church of Scientology at the moment?
In arrears.
Ah,
I have
You
not
didn't-
paid dues in a minute.
because a lot of people will famously leave, but you've been ejected.
I've
you're
been
saying?
ejected just from too many checks bouncing.
Wow.
And I didn't think they would do that. I figured they'd just keep me enslaved somehow and make me, clean their windows with a toothbrush or something. But no.
Thanks. Has this happened to anyone else, or are you the only person to ever be booted out of Scientology?
Beck. So, and maybe Will Smith. We don't know what's going on with him in Scientology.
That's pretty good company, if you ask me.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was the publicist and I was in charge. I had a lot of direct contact with the Oprah people because, of course, she helped normalize a lot of our bigger freaks. It was on her show that John Travolta debuted every new hairline, and that was big for us.
And they didn't go in order.
They did not go in order. It would be full, kind of down to the eyebrows, then
Mhm.
suddenly pretty receding.
Mhm.
Suddenly we're, Nicolas Cage, Jack Nicholson territory.
Mm.
Then it would be kind of weird round top,
Yeah.
and then totally bald. Pelham 1, 2, 3 style.
He was a pioneer.
He was a pioneer. And so I, of course, was in charge of making Tom Cruise not look like a closeted homosexual psychopath. No easy feat,
No.
right? I mean, those
No.
are his two biggest things. So I thought, what can we do? We can get this guy on the Oprah show. First, I obviously cast Katie Holmes as his girlfriend and wife.
Great.
Big
casting.
big get. We wanted Michelle Williams, but we had to settle for another Dawson's Creek cast member.
And then you had to replace Katie Holmes with Maggie Gyllenhaal is that right? in the next
installment.
Yeah.
But she still went by Katie Holmes.
Okay,
Still went by the same name.
It's easier that way.
So I got Tom booked on her show to
Great.
talk about how normal he was and how in love he was with his new boo.
Yeah.
And a word he wanted to use, I said, let's not. Let's not, Tom. Let's keep it normal. And I really think it was Oprah who goaded him into being so fucking weird on that episode.
You think she did it?
Yes. Because
Not
if you
his
watch the
attempt.
tape closely, right before he hops up on the couch, she kind of raises her eyebrows like, go for it. Like, hop up there.
Wow.
Get up there.
You
Get up there. And Tom followed her cue and hopped up there like a weird little 12-year-old boy and kind of
Mhm.
jumped up and down and screamed in a way that he thought was normal because Oprah had indicated to him that it was normal.
Yeah.
Silently.
It seemed like him trying to portray heterosexuality. Like the closest he could get was to go back before puberty
That's right.
and act like a child.
Yes, and be like,
That was the
I'm
close-
in love and I like girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
That
also-
was what I wanted him to say coming out. Okay, I'm
You
in love
wanted
and I
him to
like
say-
girls.
There was a script.
Yeah. We
That-
worked pretty hard on it. And it went out the window pretty quick.
Oh, no.
And as a result, I was fired from that job at the Church of Scientology, and I had to spend 2 years scrubbing David Miscavige's motorcycle undercarriage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's just the not
Just
the whole
I know,
motorcycle.
it fucking sucked.
Did he ride it a lot?
Yeah, while I was scrubbing it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was dragging along behind.
Were you at
underneath.
least on like a skateboard on your back? Or?
I wish, buddy. I was on one of those little squares that you used to slide on in PE. You know, those little plastic squares with the 4 wheels on each corner.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Wheels at least.
Yeah, right? But so that was my history with Oprah. I got bad blood. I think she ruined my man Tom's public image for a good 5 or 6 years until he inexplicably bounced back and no one remembers any of this.
It's true. I mean, whoever took over for you was much better at your job.
Greg, how did you know Oprah?
Well, I don't have any bad blood, Devin. I know this season I've had a lot of adversarial relationships with our
That
sons.
you have?
You could say I've done it every episode.
Yeah.
But
I could say it's a bit, by rote at this point.
yeah, it's tiresome.
Kind of phoning it in.
Yeah, no. I have nothing but love for Oprah because, drumroll,
Okay.
I got a car. I got a car.
Okay.
I got a car.
And this is something I know
I got
about
a
you.
car.
You were in the audience
I
for
was
the
in the
famous I Got a
audience.
Car episode.
Yeah, I got a car. It was
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere in that room like on that magical day when she gave everyone, what kind of car was it?
It was, we all got a red Toyota Camry.
That's right.
And people went ape shit. It was a
Amazing.
full-on bacchanal orgy. Like the energy
Really?
was crazy.
Wow.
I had sex with 3 audience members
Shut up.
and 1 grip because the crew was getting into it.
The crew got cars?
The crew got sucked into it. It was like a fuck tornado.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. Everyone was so high off of it.
Of course.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then we rented out one of those race tracks that they use for car commercials. And
Yeah,
we all
closed
just
course.
went nuts on it. It was amazing.
Awesome, man. It must have changed your life.
It did. Oh, so great. And a lot of people will tell you like, oh, it's not when you win something, it's actually blah, blah. No, yes, I had to take a tax hit.
Okay.
Yes, it bumped me into a higher tax bracket.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't realize that and I misfiled my taxes and I got audited.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
bad.
Yes. Okay, the tax lawyer that I hired turned out to be a con artist. It took everything I had and left me in a ditch. Okay.
Jesus
That's not
Christ.
Oprah's fault. I love Oprah.
Okay.
This car made my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds like it undid your life.
No, because then, like when you win the lottery, all your friends and family and everyone you ever knew is coming for a
come
piece.
out of the woodwork.
And I got to catch up with everyone. And I would
I see.
I would give, hey, my cousin Alex, have the handle from the glove compartment.
I don't understand how you divvy up a Camry.
You just pull stuff off.
Uh-huh.
You get a screwdriver and you pull stuff off.
I don't
gave
know
my
about
VIN
this.
plates to this guy.
You gave away your VIN number?
Yeah.
What good does that do?
And by the end, it was essentially a Flintstones car.
Uh-huh.
I had given
Driving
away
with your
all the
feet
parts.
sticking out the bottom.
Yeah. You and I both dragged our bodies along the road.
Wow.
With this one. It was great. I have nothing but love for Oprah.
Really? Because tears are streaming down your face.
I have nothing but love for Oprah.
Okay.
I'm not adversarial with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person who gets along with other people.
And what happened to the Camry? Where is it now?
So I get pulled over a lot because it's bright red, right? So
Sure.
I got a lot of tickets, a lot of jail time.
Fun. A lot of jail time?
And one time they pulled me over and they stripped open the doors of the car and there was a lot of cocaine in there. And
Greg.
I think that was there when I got it.
Greg.
But I took the hit. I'm no rat.
Good. Snitches
So
get stitches, as we always say.
Yeah, I did 14 years.
Jesus
in
Christ.
Mansfield Penitentiary, Mansfield, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And don't do the math on that.
Never would.
But I did 14 years in prison.
Wow.
But that's, again, not Oprah's fault.
No.
She gave me a car. I got a car.
And he's crying again. So while Greg collects himself, while lovingly dragging his fingers across a framed picture of the Camry that he keeps on his desk, sort of sounding like a dog whimper, we will take a break and we'll be back with some exciting guests after this. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To Firsthand. I'm Devin Field.
I'm Greg Galan.
And we have some very exciting guests here to talk about Miss Oprah Winfrey.
Great. Guys.
Let's
dive in.
Let's dive right in. First up, now, this, I believe, is a relative of Oprah's. And we'll find out exactly how.
The name makes me think.
The name would indicate
a
relative. So please welcome to the podcast, Lalonda Winfrey.
Hello. Happy to be
Lalonda.
here.
Wow, wonderful to see you.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Yes.
Wow. Now, how are you related to the woman of the hour, Miss Oprah Winfrey?
So we're both from Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
We met when we were young.
Okay.
That made us cousins.
That's
Oh.
Yeah.
And the name is a coincidence?
No, I changed my name.
Oh.
it. Really interesting.
Yes.
When did you change your name? How soon after was this? After or before Oprah was a huge famous success?
It was around the time she started to blow up.
Okay.
Sure, that makes sense.
That's kind of when you pivoted to being a Winfrey.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Makes sense.
She's kind of adopted you as a cousin, as it were.
Yes, Black people do that. Look it up.
Okay.
Oh, very musical voice you have there, Lauren.
Oh, I taught Oprah.
You taught Oprah how
Yeah,
to
she used to talk.
speak?
We both used to talk like country Mississippi, like here, right here.
Okay.
And I was like, Oprah, you can't be on TV talking like that right here. They ain't gonna know what you're
Okay.
talking about, sin.
Yeah.
So then I told her to talk like this.
Yes.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Wow.
your cadence is very lyrical, and I could see you being an on-air personality.
Thank you. I tried.
You tried?
I tried. Yeah.
How'd it go?
Yeah. What came of that?
Not good. Not good.
What? Tell us what happened.
Yeah.
They said that my personality was too hostile. Even with this voice, I would
Really?
still be cursing people out.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
It's not good for daytime.
that's too bad because I get such a warm energy from you. I can't
Yeah.
imagine you
Oh,
verbally
thank
abusing
you.
anyone.
I have a short temper.
You do.
So, but even
Yeah.
when you're angry, you stay in this sort of put-on voice that you're doing. Is what you're saying?
This is my natural voice.
Oh.
This is her natural voice, Greg.
Oh, sorry.
She's buried that Mississippi twang deep down.
Thank you.
So it's not her natural voice.
I don't
I
wanna-
buried it like oppression. Would you like to go into that?
Oh
Greg?
no.
Greg,
no, we
would
don't
you
have
like to go into
we
that,
don't have to
Greg?
Get into it.
Greg?
I feel like we should stay on.
We can go if you want to go.
No,
bitch.
Greg. Wow. See, and it's coming out now. I'm seeing a little of the anger.
Yeah.
You know,
Let me compose myself.
It's all right.
Sorry.
So now you met Oprah when you were just little girls in Mississippi, huh?
Yeah, we were both little black girls in Mississippi.
Mhm.
And Oprah loved to read, and she
Yeah.
would read to me,
Really?
and she taught me how to read.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
What a wonderful bond you shared.
yeah. And I said, Oprah, you're going to be a huge star.
You did.
I did.
Wow.
do you think that early love of reading led to the book club?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It must have.
Yeah.
I draw a direct line.
Yeah. No, we had a book club in Mississippi.
You
Really?
did?
Yeah.
Wow.
What kind of stuff did you guys read?
We mostly read the back of soup cans
Oh,
Oh, okay.
and whatever was available.
Not traditionally a book.
so like,
Anything can be a book.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. Anything
Anything.
can be a
what
book.
else can be a book?
Well, anything, Greg.
Receipts. Have you ever seen a CVS receipt?
Oh.
That's a book.
That's
Now
that's
is
freaking War and Peace.
Yeah, that's
It's so long.
Another famously long book.
And as complicated.
It's just as complicated.
Mm.
I don't know where did the coupons start on those. You know what I mean?
And the explanation of all those coupons kind of follows the hero's journey.
It does. Yeah,
honestly.
there's a full arc in
Yeah.
every
And
receipt.
And no one could read a barcode like Oprah.
really.
She read a bar, so she,
Wow.
She would make a barcode come to life.
with her
Ugh.
naked eye, could scan a barcode.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. So I could rip off a box top and show it to her, and she could tell me what cereal it was.
Oh, yes. She used to do box top for kids.
Oh, remember those?
Fuck.
Remember the wonderful program schools would have of us ripping the tops off our cereal
Mm-hmm.
and sending them in to get something?
Bookmark?
Pencils?
Bookmark,
I don't
maybe?
know. Who knows?
Not what we got.
So, of course, you grew up in Mississippi, but then eventually Oprah moves on to the big city in Chicago.
Yeah, Orpah and I moved.
Oh, I see. I see.
call her Orpah. I see you guys did some research.
I did a tiny bit of homework scrambling in the moments before this episode
yeah.
began. Yes. And so, what was that like suddenly watching your friend become a Chicago television personality?
Well, it was rocky at first. As you guys know, she was fired from a local TV
That's
station.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I burned that station to the ground.
Good
Whoa.
Lord. You burned the station down?
Absolutely.
Did Oprah ask you to
the
do that?
statute of limitations says I can talk about it now.
Please.
And also, I'm disgustingly rich.
You are?
Yes.
Wow.
By
Now-
proxy.
Is that the event? By proxy. Okay.
Hey, it makes sense to me.
Was that the event that they described as a Great Chicago Fire?
Right. Not the Great Chicago Fire, but
yes.
a
One
Great
of
Chicago
many.
Fire. Wow.
Yes.
So you're an arsonist for your friend.
That's a strong word.
Sorry, oh my God, she is standing about it.
Are you calling me an arsonist?
Nope, I don't want to call
Put
you
them
anything.
dukes up,
I
bitch.
would never fight you.
Take your headphones off.
I would know that no one's going to get in a physical altercation.
Tell Devin about oppression.
No, yeah, Greg, we don't want to talk about
Nope,
it.
it's time.
Greg, okay, I'm sorry. So
there was a little boat ride that happened.
Jesus Christ. Okay, look, we don't need to get into little boat rides from 450 years ago. Let's just focus on...
Oh, it was a little boat ride?
No, she
Wow,
did.
way
She
to
said-
minimize
No.
our boat.
Okay, look, let's get back on track to you burning buildings to the ground to defend the honor of your friend Oprah. I mean, at that point, did Oprah know you were in Chicago doing that? Was that...
She was aware.
Mhm.
She was aware that there was a fire. It was on the news.
Wow.
She is not aware that I committed the fire.
Wow,
Brought the
okay.
fire to life, birthed the fire, some people may say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, some people who are maybe psychotically motivated by fire and want to see things burn maybe describe it as giving birth to a fire. That's all I want to say. That's it.
I mean, everything can be born in life.
I'm gonna
just
write
like
that down.
everything can be a book.
I'll write that down.
Everything.
Everything can be born in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You are full of wisdom.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you ever pass on these little aphorisms to Oprah?
Sometimes I do, yes.
Mhm.
Actually, you get a car. You said you got a car.
I did.
Yeah.
It was the
that
best thing
came
that ever
from
happened.
me.
You came up with you get a
Wow.
car.
Yeah. Well, I was in the back talking to a PA and I said, you get a punch in the face. And then
Jesus.
she,
Made it a positive.
yes, into a car.
And now all the PAs had
Good
to,
pivot.
they all had to look under their chairs, and then when they looked, you were down
My
there.
fist.
You punched them in the face.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I made them sit in a row of chairs, and one by one, I would go under the chair, and they would look, and I punched them in the face.
This is so you're almost like you're sort of like Oprah's enforcer. You're following her around and kind of menacing people near her to make sure they stay on the right track and treat Oprah right. Is that fair to say?
Yes, one could say I am Oprah's Suleimani.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yes, Suleimani.
Nice.
Beloved by the people.
Yes, this is something we
Sure.
want to touch. I
Yeah,
think for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Moving on.
Greg, any thoughts on Suleimani?
Yeah, let's take a quick diversion here.
Yeah.
We're gonna be Chapo Trap House for a
Yeah.
second. Talk
Yes,
about Suleimani.
Well, that's exciting. So, and did you remain close with Oprah? I mean, were you guys thick as thieves throughout her years in Chicago at the Oprah Winfrey Show?
Yes, absolutely. When she went up against the meat industry,
Oh, when she said
Remember that?
famously that she didn't want to eat hamburgers. What did she say? Something like that?
she said some disparaging comments about beef
That's right.
and big beef.
That's right.
Mhm.
Tried it with us.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Evil cackle.
Uh-oh.
Kind of cracking her knuckles.
Let's
leaning
just say
back.
some of those cows got flame broiled.
Jesus.
So you burned
It
down a
burned-
factory
Oh,
farm? you're
yeah.
saying?
Killed a bunch of cows.
We kill them anyway. What's the difference between you making a hamburger and me lighting thousands of cows
It's on fire.
on fire?
Wow.
Boy, I don't
Wait,
know
when
that I
you
can
put it that
I
way.
don't know that I can articulate
What
what the
is the-
difference is, but so maybe there isn't one. Wow. I mean, that's huge.
Every time I eat a hamburger, thousands of cows get lit on fire.
Now, this is making me remember that, of course, one of the most famous book club entries for Oprah's book club was James Frey's Million Little Pieces.
Mhm.
Was it? And
Big
then
liar.
It turned out he was a liar and had fabricated much of it. And I heard that he ended up in a burn ward. Now, did you have anything to do with James Frey's injuries?
Technically, no.
Okay. I'm right.
You know, he may have been in a house that I set fire to,
Oh my God. So
but it's
yes.
always his
Okay.
free will that allows him to escape burns. I never put fire on him.
This is a very interesting view of who bears responsibility for fire. Is
good-
it, if you are in it, Greg, this is, and maybe arson law will bear this out. If you are in a building that someone lights on fire, you have the free will to escape.
That's true.
Do you not?
I mean,
Accurate.
is it illegal to fire a gun?
Huh. No.
No.
But if you're in the
someone's-
way of a bullet-
someone steps
Mhm.
in front of the bullet, that's on them.
And are you saying that because Lalonda is holding a gun?
Yeah, I am saying that because Lalonda.
I am casually brandishing a weapon.
Well, not very casually. Seems like you're holding it pretty firm. Alternating between pointing it at Greg and I and your own temple, your own forehead.
You're
I
a
like
live
to keep things
wire.
interesting.
Yeah, it's very.
You are a live wire, Lalonda.
Wow.
I do want to talk about one more enemy of mine.
Please.
Folarushno Alikaja
Okay.
of Nigeria.
Folarushno Alikaja.
Oh.
She is an oil tycoon and businesswoman.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Wow, sounds like a positive figure.
She just surpassed Orpah.
Orpah.
She just surpassed Orpah as the richest black woman in the world.
Wow.
Now,
That's
how
gotta
can I
be
get
tough.
gasoline to Nigeria?
Well, I don't think you have to. It sounds like she's an oil baron.
If there's anyone it's easier to burn down, you might as well have the nemesis who's a scarecrow.
I'll tell you right now, I think you're going to find setting fire to an oil refinery to be one of your easier arsons. I think you're going to find that's a pretty simple thing to pull off.
Thank you so much for the advice.
Well, yeah.
Can't wait to write about you two as accomplices
Wait,
in my
Please
book.
don't. Please don't. Don't write a book about these crimes. Don't
Me
do
in a
that.
book?
No,
I'm
hey,
going to
Greg.
be in a book?
No, Greg, it's not a good thing, okay?
Shut up, Dev. I'm going to be in a book. What do you
You
want me
are.
to burn,
You get a
Lalonda?
book.
Wow, you get a... Okay, I'm
In a
hooked.
book?
I'm hooked. Wow. Well, Lalonda, what a fascinating life you've led. I'm sure we'll hear more from you as we continue this conversation, but we do want to bring in our next guest, shouldn't we, Greg?
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Now, this is someone who I believe worked with Oprah in the early days of her first television show. And I wrote their name down in horrible handwriting. So we'll see if I can get through this. But I believe this is Temetrius. Temetrius, please welcome to the
Is
show.
this chair orthopedic?
Okay.
Is this chair orthopedic?
No, I don't think that.
Struggling to get settled in his
Ugh.
seat.
I don't think that bucket is, or you're sitting on a bucket. That's not orthopedic.
So I'm used to this. Is just how union rules is. You don't have to provide a chair for a cameraman, but you do have to provide a bucket or a box.
Yeah.
A bucket or a box.
And those boxes have different names.
Okay.
Sometimes it's called a pancake. Sometimes it's called an apple box.
Yeah.
Flapjack.
Flapjack. That's fun. So
Those are the real short ones, and you stack them up high. They used for Tom Cruise to make him look taller than women.
You don't have to tell me. I know. Let's just say the trunk of my Kia was full of flapjacks when I was running publicity for Tom. I was constantly.
They only paid you that you could have a Kia.
Yeah.
A Sorrento ain't that expensive.
No, it's not. And again, I was in debt to them. But so you were a cameraman.
That's
what you
right.
said.
That's
Yes.
right. A lot of people don't know this, but Oprah's first show when she was over in Chicago was all handheld.
It was handheld camera.
Mm-hmm.
It
Sort of-
looks so still.
Yeah.
We was holding it with our hands as hard as we
Okay.
could.
Wow.
And she used to have this guy Alfonso was the DP of the show. Alfonso Cuarón.
Alfonso Cuarón, the director of
Back
Roma.
then, he was just Alfie.
Alfie.
Two
And-
straight episodes with a Roma reference.
Yes,
Hell
we've talked
yeah.
about Roma twice now.
He was, straight out of Mexico, came over to Chicago, was
That's
looking for work.
incredible.
And he was like, I want to do this all handheld, one continuous take.
Sure.
Wow.
Wow, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So you were really bringing an artistic process to this.
I wasn't. I was just holding the camera.
I mean, most talk shows are one continuous take.
Okay, don't be
Sorry.
dishing on Alfie. Okay, Alfie's a good guy.
Yeah.
No, I love
He directed one of my favorite movies.
Which
Which
one?
is?
Wizard of the Prisoner of Azkaban.
That's right.
That's a good one.
That's
a
right.
good
He
one.
did the third Harry Potter film.
That's right.
Too scary.
I've never seen any of the other ones.
No.
Only Alfie's.
Yeah,
He's a
only
good guy.
Alfie's. Wow.
Lalonda, do you remember Alfie on the set for those first days?
Yeah.
I remember Alfie. Good guy.
Good
good
guy.
guy.
Never had to set a fire to him
Mm.
Good.
Good.
Mm.
Good. Thank you.
or around him that he mistakenly walked into of his own volition.
I see. Now, did you ever set a fire for Temetrius here? Was there?
You can call me Ja. I go by Ja.
Excuse. Oh, sorry. Let me write
Ja.
that down. He goes by Ja.
Ja.
Why? I've
That's
worked
short
with you
for
for
Tem-
years,
hmm
and I don't know why.
My name is Temetrius Morant, but I go by Ja Morant.
Oh, it's Teresia, so I've been saying.
Demetrius.
Okay.
Jesus, Devin.
Morant.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it right.
So you go by Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
Miranda.
Ja Morant. Okay.
There is a Ja Morant who is also named Temetrius
Yeah.
Morant, and he goes by Ja Morant, but I'm Ja Morant.
Well, I have a friend, John Morant.
Okay. Everything going pretty smoothly here.
John Moran Manuel Morant.
Oh, I don't know him.
Yeah, I know. Funny.
I don't know
Funny.
him. I don't know him.
All right, so Ja. So you're the cameraman.
I was one of the first cameramen.
Was it steady cam?
It was all steady cam, so that's why I have back problems now. It has affected my life in many different ways. I have not been able to bear children.
Because of your back problems?
One, two strokes, and my back start hurting, and I say, "Baby, I can't continue."
Oh,
wow.
That's the reason Temetrius and I no longer together.
Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was only giving her 1 and 2 strokes, and
So, and Demetrius, I'm sorry.
And sometimes he wasn't even in there when he started stroking it.
No,
I was
I
like,
wasn't.
that's air, Temetrius.
sometimes I was about
That's air.
2 or 3 feet away.
Wow. And yet still getting the friction stimulation that you needed to.
That's right. That's right.
To reach completion. So,
Well, are you saying you reached completion?
I
or
never
that you
did.
just bowed out?
I bowed out.
Yeah.
Oh.
When was the last time you had an orgasm?
About 1992.
Wow.
I was watching OJ.
No women were there.
I was watching OJ fall. It was in the. Do you remember Naked Gun 1.5?
Do I remember Naked?
And
Gun?
he's falling out of the room because they keep shooting him, and he's all falling.
Of course.
I was watching that, and at the time, I found a little piece of thread hanging out my pants, and I started tugging at it.
Okay.
So I could remove it.
Ja is reenacting this, and
I was tugging at it.
I can tell he's enjoying reenacting
Seems
it.
like he's getting an erection.
And then in 1990,
Not here, John.
I can't stop. I can't continue. My back started to hurt.
Yeah, okay.
You can't even do more than 2 pumps of masturbation.
I know. See, John, I was going to call you a one pump chump, but the fact that you're not even ejaculating,
That's sad.
you're not even a one pump chump.
No.
like
It's
a
a very sad life.
Oh,
A 2-pumper bummer.
a 2-pumper bummer rolls off the tongue.
Say that 10 times fast.
I won't.
Okay.
So now, did you then work with Oprah on the Oprah Winfrey show?
I did not because she wanted to take the camera to a different kind of Alfie and her had gotten into some beef because she wanted multiple cuts.
I see.
She wanted to cut to that was one of the complaints about the original Oprah Winfrey shows because it was only one take. You would see the camera turn to catch other people. So if there was like some sort of crosstalk, you would have to watch the camera turn.
Whip pan back and forth.
Exactly.
A lot of times I was in frame.
Yeah.
Sometimes setting fires.
That's right.
That's that's interesting because I thought it was a trick of the camera movement, but I would often, when they were panning back and forth, I would see a woman staring directly into camera, flicking a Zippo lighter.
That's right. That's
That
right.
was me.
That was you.
That was a little game between us.
Yeah.
I do that when I'm dating people on set. I do these things while I'm filming that only me and them know.
Wow.
How often do you date people on set?
Almost consistently up until the year 2018.
Oh, okay. So up until last year.
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago.
That's right.
It's 2020, folks.
After Ja would leave us, we would join a friend group.
That's right.
We have a big friend group.
That's right.
All the
Okay.
exes.
Yeah.
That's right.
We get brunch.
That's right.
Oh.
And stories started to circulate amongst that friend group in a way that made me uncomfortable.
I see. It's hard.
About
It's
your
hard.
sexual dysfunction?
That's right.
Well, but you're sharing it now.
Now
on a
you've
podcast.
embraced it.
That's through therapy.
Okay.
Oh, good for you,
I'm a big
man.
believer in cognitive behavioral therapy.
And that's something Oprah would be proud of.
Thank
okay. She'd be glad you took that step.
Thank you. Well, I'm not glad about her. And this is one of the fights that me and y'all would have all the time.
Uh-oh. Now what's this? Bad blood between you and Oprah?
Yeah.
Now, bad blood between Oprah and Ya and myself. I call her Ya. That's my nickname for her.
Ja and Ya.
Ja
Well, let's
and
all
Ya.
just let's
My
for the
name
rest
is
of this.
Lalonda, but he calls me Ya.
Let's for the rest of this, we'll just call you Ja and Ya, and I
Thank
think
you.
that'll just make everything clear.
Really simple and straightforward.
But
there's beef.
one time Oprah was trying to get something from the vending machine and she did not have $1 and I gave her a 10 and I said, you can have the whole 10. Don't worry about it. Just get me back later.
Okay.
And she hasn't till this day.
She still owes you $10.
I argue with Ja about this because you can't say
You
you
argue
can
with
have
yourself?
the whole.
No, sir.
I'm Ya.
Oh,
That's
so
Ya.
sorry.
That's Ya. This is Ja.
Sorry.
See where I'm pointing?
Okay,
That's
I
Ja?
see now. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
Ja,
Ya.
yeah, yeah.
I
No,
argue
you did
with
it
Ja.
wrong just then.
That's Ja.
That's Ya.
That's
This
Ya.
is Ja.
That's Ja.
Yeah.
Okay. The listener can't see us pointing, but I am getting
Ja.
it wrong.
Great.
So
What's your counterpoint?
my counterpoint is that Ja offered up the 10, and you can even hear him when he just said it. He said, "Don't worry about that. That's all you. Just get me back later." What does that mean? That it's mixed messages?
Come on, y'all.
That's mixed messages.
Y'all, you tripping right now.
Oprah needs her money. Oprah needs her money right now. We are losing to this Nigerian bitch.
And how much are you losing by? Is it less than $10?
$8.
Wow.
You're kidding me. So it sounds like she does need to hold on to that to protect her net worth.
And I understand that, but I was expecting that payment way back, and I gave Oprah a lot. I gave her my back.
That's right.
I gave her my ability to have children.
You gave her. Well, I don't know. Do we think Oprah's directly responsible for you losing your erection midair?
What do you think I'm gonna blame Alfie? I'm not gonna blame
Oprah
Alfie.
tried to keep you on, Ja. She tried.
She tried to keep you on
yeah,
the
yeah?
show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Ja.
And
Now,
then
what's
in that
this
Ricky
story?
Martin episode when your back threw out and you said, my dick on live TV,
And I dropped the camera on an audience member, impaling them to death.
that wasn't even the biggest deal.
Whoa. Hang on. You killed an audience member by dropping a camera.
So because we were doing these one take things, the camera rigs back then were massive. Okay,
Huge.
this isn't the kind of that you would have on Children of Men, which was made by Alfie, where he really perfected his one take.
That's why. That's why. Children of Men. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Now I get it.
Well, the camera went through her body.
That's right.
That's insane.
Because the rigs were so heavy, so when I threw out my back, I fell forward onto this unsuspecting woman, and it went
And
straight.
Ricky Martin kept dancing.
He did not stop dancing.
And
Wow.
you yelled, my dick?
I yelled, my dick. And ever since then, I have only been able, and y'all stayed with me for a while.
I did.
And we tried to have children because that was one of y'all's biggest dreams was to have children.
It was.
Wow, but did it ever come true for you?
No, I'm childless just like Orpah.
Oh,
I
And
consider-
me.
wow.
Think about me for once, y'all.
You
Yeah.
did it to yourself.
What would you
Wow.
guys have named the baby?
Da.
Da?
Duh.
Well, his name would have been Daniel Simmons.
Yeah.
Different last name?
That's right. I've always wanted my kids to have the option of a last name.
Daniel Simmons. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And I mean,
But now Oprah's orchard is my children.
her orchard.
Yeah.
She has an orchard on her property.
Yeah, Orpah has an orchard.
Orpah's orchard.
Say that 10 times.
Orpah's orchard. I won't.
Okay.
So you tend to her orchard?
Yeah. When her clone isn't available, I tend to the orchard.
Oh, that's
wait,
right.
Hamina.
Y'all don't know
Pause,
this?
please. This is breaking news to me.
Wow.
A clone?
Wow. Y'all don't read?
Gail is
I
a
read.
clone.
That's
Everyone
right.
knows.
Gail is Oprah's clone.
That's
Yes.
why her middle
name
name
is Gail.
Yeah, that's right.
God damn.
Orpah couldn't find someone amazing enough to be friends with.
Of course not.
And so she figured they needed to share their DNA.
That's
what
right.
I said.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's right.
And so we made her a little different looking,
She's a little different
a
looking.
little less talented,
Yep, a slightly less impressive career.
but very loyal
Extremely loyal.
and
They've been-
horny.
Is she horny?
Oh,
Is she on?
Is Gail known for being horny?
she slept with everybody on the
This
crew.
is news to me. I did not know. So, are you telling me that you had a sexual relationship?
I
with
mean, if
Gail?
you want to call it sex
He
again.
walked towards her with an erect penis.
How close
Now
did
this-
you get before the pumps started? Where did the pumps occur?
The pumps occurred when I parked in the parking lot, and
I
as I was
see.
walking up the stairs.
So Gail is in her office.
That's right.
And you are in the parking lot becoming
right.
erect
And
at
security-
the thought of approaching Gail.
And security has stopped me because I did not do the proper entrance procedural.
I see you didn't have your ID badge on a lanyard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I drove straight through the, what are those things called?
Oh, I don't know, gate?
Is it a gate?
The little hand
they
that
call
comes
it a
down.
gate.
It's a gate.
They call
It's
it a
tiny.
gate.
That's too tiny
You
to
know,
be a
you're
gate. It's
bringing
just
up,
one.
And
It
this
is a stick, but it is called a gate.
and this is from your stand-up?
Oh, well, it's sit down because I can't stand.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
He's the first one to do sit down
That's
and
right.
call it sit down.
Wow.
That's right. And then Dave took it from me.
That's right. Now Dave
Dave Navarro.
Dave
hmm
Navarro does stand up sitting on a
Sitting
stool.
down on the stool, and so did A lot of people.
I
was going to name people, and I realized they all had something in common, and I did not want to name them.
Okay, I won't find out what that is.
Listeners, tweet at us. Yeah. What do you think Edgar was thinking? What do you think Ja was thinking?
What was Ja thinking? Wow. And so that was as close as you came to a sexual relationship with Gail. Oprah's clone.
Yes, but mostly I would have sex with Ya.
What,
with y'all? With us?
No, with Ya.
Oh.
With me.
Oh.
Well, I guess my big question for Ja is, did you give any pumps to the woman herself, to Oprah?
Did you ever?
No. Come on, no.
You
man.
Can tell
you can see he's not on fire right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I see. So if he had,
that,
you would have stepped in.
He would have ran into some fire.
And it's a part of the cameraman union is that you can't have sex with anyone you've ever filmed.
That's a union regulation.
That's a union.
You can't have sex with anyone you've ever filmed.
And the trade-off is very great health care.
Amazing health insurance.
But they couldn't do anything for your back, and they can't.
They said we've never seen something like this before.
Yeah. Well, I haven't.
What about artificial insemination?
Oh, come on.
I know a great clinic.
Come on.
You could go, you could have a child. They're on the 4th story of a building with no elevator. I don't know. Your back would prevent you.
I want to let you know that almost every artificial insemination place is on the 4th floor of a building with no elevator.
Brutal.
Damn.
Union rules.
Wow.
I'm 65.
You're 65. You look incredible.
I can definitely still have a baby.
Really? You think so?
Nielsen.
Oh, definitely she can.
Brigitte Nielsen? What?
Brigitte Nielsen had one at like 63 or something.
Jesus.
Second episode this season with a Brigitte Nielsen.
Not first I remember.
Well, Ya does kegels every day.
I do.
Okay.
I can pull a truck with my vagina.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
And she has had to before. One time our camera truck got stuck in the snow.
And I said, it's cold out here, but give me a rope.
Wow.
Oh, that was when you guys did that week of shows in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my God.
I drug it through the snow.
So not just like a small, like a Toyota Tundra. We're talking a full box truck full of
camera equipment.
Absolutely.
Good Lord.
And Josh salted the ground as I pulled.
I did.
Like Hannibal crossing the Alps with his elephants.
Yes.
I
don't need to finish that.
I got the reference.
Wow, that's insane.
Hannibal Buress.
Man, you shout out to Hannibal Buress, ending Bill Cosby's career. It's incredible that you guys have had all these experiences together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you guys on good terms now? Where do you guys stand with each other now?
I mean, he's not on fire, so you know.
But my mother was.
Hold on.
On fire?
Okay.
Now, I need to hear a little more about this.
But my mother
someone's
was.
mother set on fire, maybe?
That was his mother's fault.
Okay.
And I agree. She had the free will to move through the building, and she did not.
So how did this go down?
Well, my mother blamed y'all for us not having children. She thinks that if no matter what happens, it's the woman's fault if the children don't happen.
Even if the man can't get the penis inside.
It's the woman's fault.
She said that her vagina wasn't attracting my penis strong enough.
Which we can't be true because it seems like her vagina is the strongest one I've ever heard of.
I feel like you could just set your limp penis in there and
it would just some kind of suction would kick in and it would. I don't mean to be rude.
No, it's fine. His nickname for me was Dyson.
Interesting that was his nickname for you, considering, if I remember right, he never got his penis inside.
Never, not once.
Not one time.
So Dyson, FKA Ya, FKA Lalonda Winfrey, FKA Lalonda, whatever your last name was originally.
Wow.
Oh, my real name is Tammy Newsom.
Yeah.
Tammy Newsom.
Wow. Incredible. What? And this is, it's so amazing that I feel like we've learned so much about Oprah.
What a deep dive.
Can I ask you guys this real quick? What do you think of Stedman?
Oh,
What's up with Stedman, huh?
well, his name bothers me
What about it?
because it means that his member is steady.
Is that what that name means?
Mm-hmm, that's what.
Steadman. Steady man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's why she stayed with him all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Please- No, please continue.
Well, I was just wondering if Lalonda ever had any run-ins with Stedman. Did you ever have to put him in his place?
Oh, of course. You know, he lives in his little house, and sometimes he gets to mouthing off.
Does he have his own little house?
Yes, he does. It's in the orchard.
That's right.
Is it a replica, like a small replica of Oprah's house?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oprah prefers a gingerbread, like a sexual fantasy, like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. So
Oprah likes to be the villain in fairy tales. That's her sexual
In
fantasy.
fairy tale role play?
So she dresses up like a wolf?
Sometimes.
In this scenario?
Mm-hmm.
and he lives in
Wow.
what we call Grandma's house.
Oh, God.
Did they hire a grandma?
No,
Okay.
Stedman is the
Stedman
grandma.
is the
Stedman
grandma.
is the
He's the
grandma.
grandma.
And then someone else is the Red Riding Hood.
And have you filmed this?
Of course.
Uh-huh.
That was my last gig before my
Was
back gave
filming
out
hers.
finally.
Wow.
And
Filming
that's
her
why
sex
we had
tape?
to stop trying to have sex. He put me on camera.
Wow.
That's right. You were the Little Red Riding Hood in that case.
Union
oh, my
rules.
God.
And you
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
Oprah and you
rules.
said, Oprah, what big teeth you have.
Oh,
Yes.
didn't think you were going to say teeth.
Oh, sorry. I pause sometimes when
No,
I
I
say
just wondered
things.
if it was going to be
You
something
thought
else.
tits?
I did think,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh,
We are
no.
just there for the heightening of the role play. We don't get sexual.
Not at all.
Good.
At a moment, Oprah says, leave, and then we all scurry out.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And
then
then
sometimes she'll flash her money to remind us.
Money, yes.
Devin,
money.
what did you think he was going to say?
I thought he was going to say tits. I thought he was going to say, I'll say it. I thought he was going to say tits.
Wow.
Okay?
I mean, I've honestly never seen bigger.
Right?
Wow.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of
God
money.
damn it. Look at this hole I walked into.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Maybe you could help me film a sex tape for Tom Cruise. Just in the sense of, I feel like you might be able to capture something that might look authentic in terms of him making love to a woman.
Oh, no.
I owe you an apology
Yeah, for what?
Tom.
In what sense?
I saw Tom backstage before the Katie Holmes interview.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
And John, I thought it would be funny to give him advice. So I said,
my God.
Tom, if you really want to show how much you love to fuck women, jump on the couch.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
what the straights do.
It's funny because it's actually, now that I'm thinking of it, the act of sort of jumping up on the couch and kind of pumping the air the way he did,
The job.
kind of similar to some moves
Wow.
described about our cameraman here.
That's true. That's true. That is one of my big sexual moves.
John said that. John told
Kind
him to
of
do that.
burying your teeth like an angry animal and just
mhm.
pumping the air.
Mhm.
Wow.
Unreal.
Ah, what a time. Well, this is a lot to digest. We're going to take a short break and then we'll be back with our guests, Ja and Ya.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Hey, if you like the show, give us a follow at Firsthand Pod on Instagram. You can see posts going back through the old episodes if you want to catch up, and letting you know when the new ones are coming out. Thanks.
Welcome back to Firsthand. I'm Devin Field. Oh, Greg's slurping Coke out of a bowl on the floor.
Just having a little
Pretty dog-like
I think
trait.
we're out of glasses.
Now we're back with Lalonda and Temetrius, of course.
You can call me Ja.
Ja and Ya.
Mhm.
And we're talking about Oprah.
You can call me Ga.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
can call me Duh.
All right. This will be
God
easy.
Duh.
was our son.
Our son's name.
Sorry.
Well, we didn't have that son, so it'd be very selfish for us to hold on
well,
to the
but
name.
you can call me Duh. How's
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Not an A. So we got Duh, Ga, Ja, and Ya. All
What
together.
about Ra?
Okay. What about Ra? I could be Ra.
I like Ra.
I like Ra.
I don't
Like the
want to think about our
Egyptian
dead son.
god.
Yeah, he was a sun
Ra.
god.
Yes.
Another son.
Another son.
Oh, that made me
That made
sad
me
again.
too.
Well, now we want to talk about just some more aspects of Oprah. And we thought a good way to get into this would be to ask ourselves the question, if we were to interview Oprah, imagine it, turning the tables
Wow.
like that. If we were
She's jumping up on the couch.
hopefully not. It might ruin her career for only about 2 years and then no problems.
As long as she does her own stunts.
That's right. So if we were to interview Oprah, what questions would we ask her? Greg, do you have a thought of what question you would ask the powerful Oprah?
I mean, I just love her so much. She did so much for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to know, like, what it's like to be that big and famous and all the people she's met, Presidential Medal of Honor and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know, what was it like to meet Mindy Kaling on the set of A Wrinkle in Time?
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about Mindy friggin' Kaling.
Sure, yeah. But, I feel like she's interviewed like the Dalai Lama.
Okay. That fucking sexist pig.
Okay. Relax.
2 straight episodes with the Dalai Lama.
That's correct. She's interviewed presidents, world leaders.
Yeah, and as if that's not a frig enough, Mindy am I right, you guys?
You're 100% right. I love Mindy Kaling.
You do?
Yeah, I like the concept of late night.
Mindy ate too much of our cheese.
Okay, Lalonda's got some notes for Mindy.
What did you do?
Yeah.
We had very expensive cheese.
Okay.
And Mindy ate a lot of it.
Oh.
And
without asking.
You gotta ask. If you're gonna devour a cheese plate, ask somebody first. Wow.
But have y'all seen Late Night?
Yeah, I have.
She's a factory worker.
Yep.
And then she gets a job at Late Night.
That's correct.
And feels so entitled that she tells everybody else how to do their job.
And they all end up kind of thinking like, wow, I have something to learn from this person.
Never worked in comedy before. Never done stand-up, no improv.
I think the part of that movie that made the most sense to me was when they had a writer's meeting to talk about the monologue, and she pitched one joke, and the entire staff talked about it for 25 minutes.
Yep. That felt very real.
Deciding whether or not they could do that joke. And then eventually they did not.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Deb, what would you ask?
I would ask Oprah. I would ask her, was Tom convincingly straight? And I know the answer would maybe seem like no.
It was no.
It was hell no.
It was no. So it's a bit of a wasted question.
It's a wasted question.
Bit of a wasted question.
Yeah. Also, you don't want to go with yes/no questions.
You don't?
TV interview.
Okay.
That's.
Then I guess I'd also ask her if Stedman has a penis, just because he seems, and maybe you guys would know, having filmed some sex acts with him. He just seems like a completely asexual weirdo to me.
He does have a penis.
That's
It's
right.
steady, remember?
That's right.
Porn large.
Porn large.
Yeah, you ever looked at like the porn penises and be like, that's not how penises be?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
That's his
Every
penis.
porn I watch, I open a tab, I pull up a video, and as soon as the penis appears, I go, what the heck?
That's right.
That's not what they look like.
No.
I once saw a porn where I swear that the guy had a fake penis stuck inside of his jeans.
Yes.
I was like, there's no way any human has a penis like that.
That's usually
what
the
Stedman's
giveaway
penis looks
when
like.
the jeans stay on and the penis is only pulled through the fly. That's
But
usually the giveaway of the
things
fake
came out
penis.
of it ejaculate.
Yeah.
Well, they can do that now.
They have hoses and things.
Yeah, they can do that now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I assume, Ja, that you're kind of always reading the latest news and articles.
I'm always looking at the new ways people are ejaculating.
Okay.
Makes sense.
He hasn't got any closer.
Uh-huh.
No.
Well, Ja, this brings us to you. What would you ask the great Oprah Winfrey?
I've been waiting to ask Oprah this for years.
Uh-oh.
I have a feeling I know.
And I've wanted to ask her this. I've felt upset about this for many years. And I just want to ask her, why did she change her name?
Oh.
From Orpa
Mm-hmm.
to Oprah.
Why just switch those 2 letters around?
Oh.
Yeah, you can probably shed some light on this.
It's crazy that Ja doesn't understand why, given his nickname, Oprah. Ja.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I am seeing
Damn.
Ja has grabbed his head, is holding it in his hands. It feels like his
Damn.
world has been shattered in front of
I
our
was
eyes.
hating somebody who was going through the same shit that I was
Wow.
going
Oh
through.
my
Absolutely.
God.
Wow, it's like 28 years of pent up stuff is just being released from.
Just, oh no! Oh God! Oh God!
Oh my God!
Oh,
It's all
my
over
God.
my foot.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. I still missed.
We can't have a baby like that, Ja.
Oh
Scoop
my
it up,
God. Scoop
save
it up.
it.
Yeah, say it. Do
Put it in
something.
the
No, my semen only lasts 2 seconds.
And there's no way his sperm count is high enough. There's
He's
just
trying
no way.
He's trying to bend down and put it in a vial, but he can't bend down his
quite-
pants.
oh, you see- and according to union rules, we are not allowed to help him.
No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not.
can't touch. Can't
Oh
touch.
my God. Well, while we scoop up the semen, Lalonda, what would you ask the great Oprah Winfrey, if you had a chance to ask her one question. And I'm sure you do. You know her well.
I do. I would ask, why?
See, now, Devin, that's an open-ended question. Yours just yes or no. Why? This interview could go on forever.
Why?
Anything.
Wow.
Just why?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I just want to know why.
And
I also want to know how.
Okay. Wow. Why?
And then
how?
if I got a third question.
Go for it.
It would be, are you having sex with Gail?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do we think that's going on?
Just because I think that would be somewhat like familial sex because it is a clone.
It's a clone.
Or is it okay to have sex with yourself because of masturbation? That's us having sex with ourselves.
I've wondered this so often. If I were to clone myself and then jerk off that clone, am I masturbating? That's a brain teaser, isn't
and I
it?
think Oprah knows the answer.
She does, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Listeners, tweet at us. If Devin jerks off his clone, is that masturbation or is he giving a man a handy?
Please let us know. I don't care either way. I just want to know what
you just want to know what you do. It's just classification. It's not taste. It's classification.
Because you have that Excel spreadsheet that you put all your sexual history into, and you want to know what column it goes in.
Organized.
Got to stay organized. I learned that from Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
She's very organized.
But why'd you share it with us?
I don't know.
You tried to invite us with the directions for this podcast and shared us on it.
Did I?
Yeah, and I read it
from
a
Dropbox link to
I shared a Dropbox link to the Google Doc that has all my sexual conquests on it.
And that's what the most confusing about it was that it was a Dropbox link
with a
to the
Google
Google.
Doc?
You could have just shared the Google Doc.
That's how big the file is.
Hey, I'm sorry, okay? But that's how I use files. And don't tell me, excuse me if I grab Lalonda's gun here for a second. Don't tell me how I need to organize my fucking documents,
It's okay, guys. I still got a lighter.
Okay, Lalonda, please. Lalonda, please. Okay?
Everyone knows semen is the most flammable substance on earth.
We got to be careful here.
Okay. So let's all be
cool. Especially Jaws semen has a color and consistency that it looks like it could be Nigerian oil. Okay. Startled her at fire.
Why is your dog aggressive at the word Nigerian?
Oh, wow. Goes back to that little boat we talked about earlier.
Wow. Do we got to talk to them about oppression?
I think we got to talk to them about oppression.
That was our foreplay.
Well, it seems like a good time to wrap up the pod. Before we tackle this. Now, Ja, is there anything you'd like to promote as part of the end of this podcast?
You know, because I sit down a lot, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Do you?
Yeah, and I would like to recommend the podcast Culture Kings.
Culture Kings.
It's on this network, Earwolf.
Never heard of it.
Hosted by Edgar Momplaisir and Jaquise Neal. Wow. And I like Jaquise because his name starts with a J and A.
Perfect. Yeah. Wow. So check those out. Now, Lalonda, anything you'd like to promote?
Oh, yes. I also listen to a lot of podcasts, and I'd like to promote Scam Goddess Pod if you like robbery and fraud and also jokes.
I like all three of those
Earwolf.
things. Earwolf. Yes. I got to check out this Earwolf podcast network, Greg.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? They've never returned our emails.
Sorry, I said never heard of it. I meant to say never heard back.
That's right. Well, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Firsthand. I've been Devin Field.
I've been Greg.
Classic dog response.
No, Jesus, I have a tickle in my throat. Devin.
Okay. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.